Dear viewers, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are watching in this world. Welcome to another episode in our Navigating Polygamy series. In the last episode, we discussed the history of polygamy and who was practicing it and institutionalizing it across the world. And we came to the conclusion and we said that it was men who were predominantly practicing polygamy in different civilizations: Mesopotamia, the Byzantine, China, India, and many other places in the world. So let's discuss some of the reasons why it is men who have been predominantly polygamous. One very important reason to understand is the desires that men have when it comes to women is far stronger and far more prominent than the desires that women have when it comes to men. And we see this all over the place. We see that in every country where men are basically sexual predators.
Our tests in life are different. A woman's test in life is material. A man's test in life is a woman.
Statistics continue to tell us that it's men who are more promiscuous than women. But do we really need statistics to tell us that? We don't. And my friend will tell you the same thing.
Definitely agree with you, Habibi.
You don't need statistics for this. We know in our life, we know in our interaction with other human beings, and we know from so many different sources how men behave when it comes to this particular aspect. When you hear a statistic that rape happens, for example, in the Western world every 6 minutes, no one is thinking that it's women raping men. It wouldn't be called rape, I'm sure. When you look at the Me Too movement that sprung about 5 or 6 years ago as a result of sexual harassment by a particular director in Hollywood against some actresses, it's always the case. It's men harassing women. There's a trend that we see in current times which suggests that women are catching up to men. And it has a lot to do with the way we see the world today. So you see social media, you see sites which promote the objectification of women. And many times women take advantage of that, especially if they're very beautiful, and sometimes even make money from it. So that obscure trend does not negate the fact that, biologically speaking, men are significantly more promiscuous than women, and they have been that for centuries, they are that today, and they will continue to be that till the end of times. You agreed with everything I said, right?
Definitely agree with you, Habibi.
So having agreed upon the fact that men are more promiscuous than women, where are we headed with this? I can't tell you how many stories I've heard about young women with a small child left to bring up her child on her own because her husband has found somebody else, somebody younger, and left. This is a very common trend we find across the world. So my contention is that polygamy is not infidelity at all. In a society where polygamy is allowed, men can exercise their desires in a way that is responsible and just. And the women who would normally suffer as a result of men's infidelity will actually have someone to help them, protect them, and support them through their lives. And the children will have stability in their family structure. And that is what polygamy aims to do. Yes, it's true. A woman will feel very jealous sharing a husband with somebody else. We don't deny this fact. But we're looking at the big picture here and society as a whole. And we're trying to find solutions to this problem of infidelity and family breakdown. And remember, polygamy is marriage. Marriage comes with rights and responsibilities that are upheld either through divine injunction or through legal judicial processes, whereby the rights and the responsibilities for both spouses are protected. So in current times, as we look at polygamy as an unacceptable practice and a taboo topic, I appeal to all of you to rethink this attitude. Because in actual fact, it's a means by which justice and fairness can be delivered to all stakeholders in this relationship: husband, wife, and children. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next episode.